So you can record, no problem.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So today I'm going to start with the introduction to data science.
Mhm.
And, usually I'm going to demonstrate various applications of healthcare sector and weather forecasting and Sensex and climate change data and various domains I'm going to demonstrate with the help of artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning techniques. So before going to our data science concept, I would like to give you a small analogy about where the data is coming from and how many servers are required to store huge volume of data. And within 60 seconds, what is happening in this world? How many users are connected to this internet world? Internet is a network of networks. Internet is developed by Bold Bernard Newman. And if you see Netflix, 6,94,444 hours watched within 60 seconds. 3.8 million search queries happening within 60 seconds. 1 million logging in Facebook accounts are within 60 seconds. If you see 1.8 million emails sent through Gmail. Likewise, n number of activities are performed by the n number of social networks and communication mails, text, and social networks, bank sector, health sector, various domains. We can see the n number of users are connected to this internet world. So now my question is where we can see the internet live statistics. If you use this URL www.internetlivestats.com, you come to know how many users are connected within 60 seconds. You can see the internet users in the world connected. Can you read this number? It's very big number, Sundar. So that means total number of websites opened in this second, 60
Yeah, yeah.
seconds.
Sorry, I was speaking on mute. Yes, 5 billion. Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
And 1
So
billion number of websites. Yep.
yeah, so these statistics are given by the www.internetlivestats.com. If you click this URL, you come to know how many users are connected within 60 seconds. That
Mm.
means huge volume of data is flowing between one end to another end and one node to another node. So the same thing I have incorporated in the PowerPoint presentation. If number of users are increasing, automatically the number also increases. So
Oh.
this is the syllabus. Yeah, this is the syllabus I'm going to cover in this my corporate training data science applications using artificial intelligence techniques, machine learning and statistical models and deep learning. And if you are dealing with audio and video technologies, we are going for augmented reality and virtual reality. So it starts with the introduction to data science, Python programming, probability and statistics, data structures and algorithms, and database and data warehousing concepts, and what are the artificial intelligence concepts and tools and techniques, and what are the data mining concepts like classification, clustering, association, rule mining, outlier detection. With the help of various techniques, I'm going to demonstrate. And big data technologies like Hadoop and Spark in order to process the huge volume of data. With the help of HDFS and MapReduce, we are writing Java programming in order to perform various data analysis. Then the fundamental concept for machine learning and deep learning, we are discussing about artificial neural networks. Then comes to the machine learning, learning from the observational data, that is called machine learning. There are three approaches we are using like supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning techniques we are using in order to process the huge volume of data with the help of various pre-processing techniques. Once completed, then we are giving input to the system. System is taking care of, based on the algorithm, we are processing and we are classifying the data, clustering the data, and we are making association rule mining and outlier detection. Whatever the user requirement, we are performing data analysis. Then deep learning. There, see, learning from the observational data with a deep manner. That means n number of hidden layers, n number of input layers, n number of optimization techniques we are using. In order to increase the accuracy, we are integrating with the various frameworks like PyTorch, scikit-learn, sklearn, NumPy, Pandas, Keras, TensorFlow, Theano, various AI, machine learning, deep learning techniques we are using in order to analyze the data. Then comes to the augmented reality and virtual reality. In order to process audio data, video data, text, graphics, animation kind of data, that is multimedia data, we are using various AR, VR techniques and tools in order to process the data. Then real-time applications and case studies I am going to demonstrate. Groundwater prediction and detection, and data analysis using various AI techniques. Then recent pandemic situation, we have seen how COVID-19 virus played in that pandemic situation. We are collecting text images or CT scan images, X-ray images of patients, and we are predicting the whether it is a COVID-19 positive or negative or pneumonia. So based on the features, and we are applying classification techniques, clustering techniques, association rule mining techniques in order to segregate the data. If you are taking text data, we are classifying. If you are taking image data, we are classifying with advanced deep learning techniques like CNN, RNN, LSTM, various frameworks we are using. Then same way, Ebola virus prediction and detection. And in Western countries, usually breast cancer, prostate cancer, lung cancer, skin cancer, prediction detection by using ML and DL techniques. These are the real-time case studies I am going to demonstrate with practical sessions. Then before going to data science concept, you must know the terminology, jargon of data science. How do we measure the huge volume of data? If you press capital A, system cannot understand capital A. Internally, it converts into ASCII format. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Capital A value is 65. If you divide it by 2, we are getting a binary equivalent number is 100001. If you again you are calculated by the 2 squares, again you are getting decimal number. That means internally ASCII format playing vital role. If you take keyboard, we are having 106 to 108 keys, each key having its own unique ASCII value. That's why we are measuring the data in terms of bits, bytes, kilobytes, megabytes, like that. 1 bit is equal to 0 or 1, 4 bits is equal to 1 nibble, 8 bits is equal to 1 byte, 4 bytes is equal to 1 word, 4 words equal to 1024 bytes, 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte, 1024 kilobyte is equal to 1 megabyte, 1024 megabyte is equal to 1 gigabyte, 1024 gigabyte is equal to 1 terabytes, 1024 terabytes equal to 1 petabytes, 1024 petabytes equal to 1 hexabyte, 1024 hexabyte is equal to 1 octabyte, 1024 octabyte is equal to 1 zettabyte, 1024 zettabyte is equal to 1 yottabyte. Hi, I'm Robo. My speed is 1 terabytes and memory is 1 zettabyte. Before that Robo movie, we don't know the terminology is there or not. After that Robo movie, we got to know there is a terminology like zettabyte and yottabytes, terabytes, etc. Thanks to Rajni sir and Shankar, they have introduced those terms in that movie at least. And 1024 zettabyte equal to 1 yottabyte. 1024 yottabytes is equal to 1 brontobyte. 1024 brontobyte is equal to 1 geobyte. So 1024 geobytes equal to infinity. Last night I searched, is there any terminologies presented? Yes, there are two more terminologies presented. That is 1024 yottabyte is equal to 1 brontobyte. 1024 brontobyte is equal to 1 geobyte. These are the two terminology
Wow.
is available in the latest terminology. So if you take the same measurement in data science in mathematics, 1 kilobyte is 10 power 3, 1 megabyte is 10 power 6, 1 gigabyte is 10 power 9, 1 terabyte is 10 power 12. Same in the case of big data range, petabyte is 10 power 15, hexabyte is 10 power 18, zettabyte is 10 power 21, yottabyte is 10 power 24, brontobyte is 10 power 27, geobyte is 10 power 30. This is the way we are measuring the data in data science. Any doubt, Sundar? Shall I move?
No, you are absolutely correct. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So next, coming to introduction to data science, here I'm going to cover 10 topics like what are the fundamentals of data science, what are the components we are dealing with in data science, and what is the workflow of data science, what are the tools and techniques, and how do you measure and analyze the data analytics by using statistical methods like logistic regression, linear regression, nonlinear regression, binomial distribution, Poisson distribution, normal distribution. We are doing various statistical methods and operations. And data analytics using AI techniques. We are using various A star algorithm, soft computing techniques like HMM model, Bayesian networks, various AI techniques we are using. Then in order to analyze data analytics using data mining techniques, like classification techniques, clustering techniques, association rule mining techniques, and outlier detection. In classification technique, we are using Bayesian classification and SVM classification, random forest classification, ADA boost classification, etc. And in clustering, we are using k-means clustering, fuzzy c-means clustering, okay, and agglomerative clustering, density based method clustering, etc. In association rule mining, we are using a priori algorithm and a frequent pattern growth algorithm, etc. In outlier detection, we are using various outlier techniques, outlier detection techniques we are using. Then data analytics with ANN techniques. So ANN is one of the classification technique, artificial neural networks techniques. It is the basic concept for understanding concepts of machine learning and deep learning. Data analytics using machine learning, we are using three approaches like supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. And data analytics using deep learning techniques like DNN, deep neural networks, CNN, convolutional neural networks, and RNN, recurrent neural networks, and LSTM, long short-term memory techniques. These are the techniques I am going to demonstrate with the practicals. Then Python programming, you know very well. I'm going to cover variables, data types, basic mathematical operations, and then followed by the operator precedence and string operations, functions, conditional statements, classes and objects, how to create. Then followed by the Python collections like arrays, sets, tuples, and list dictionaries, and followed by the loop statements, file operations, exceptions. Up to 11 topics is a core Python programming. If you want to extend your knowledge in Python and go for standard libraries like advanced Python programming, frameworks like libraries or packages, you can call it as NumPy, SciPy. NumPy, numerical Python, SciPy, scientific Python, Pandas, in order to deals with database kind of data sets, description, and database or data set operations like number of rows, columns. We are using Pandas library. Scikit-learn for sklearn, it is for machine learning techniques like supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning techniques. Matplotlib is a library. If you want to generate n number of graph oriented, visualization graphs you can generate, like pie chart, bar chart, line chart. Okay, and various kinds of a scatter plot we can generate with help of Matplotlib. Theano is an artificial intelligence library. If you want to perform any feed forward neural networks, back forward neural networks, and A-star algorithm, and soft computing techniques like Bayesian networks and fuzzy C-means clustering, hidden Markov models, and various techniques we are using under Theano. Then TensorFlow, it is a very big library, machine learning and AI and big data techniques we are using under TensorFlow. Keras is a library for especially big data kind of uh, pre-processing techniques and big data analysis. We are doing Keras library. And PyTorch for machine learning. It is a product of Microsoft company. So this is about Python programming. Then what about statistics and probability? So
One question.
yeah, yeah,
The previous one,
yeah,
the
please.
last one is the Microsoft one, PyTorch.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because each company having their own libraries, and according to their operating system, they have developed their own products like libraries, and a few from various companies like Google or some other companies, they have developed their own libraries. If you want, you can also develop one library for customized for your own applications. Okay, and third module is statistics and probability. Here I am going to demonstrate what are the fundamentals of statistics and counting concepts like permutations and combinations, probability axioms and sample, space events, independent events, and mutually exclusive events, and marginal, conditional, and joint probability, and Bayes theorem, conditional, expectant, and variance, mean and median and mode and standard operations we are using. And these are the statistical operations: deviation, correlation, and covariance we are calculating. Then random variables, discrete random variables we are using in order to perform various statistical operations. And we are performing all these operations like Poisson distribution, normal distribution, okay, and Bernoulli binomial distribution. And we are performing like T distribution, chi-square test, cumulative distribution function, conditional PDF, and central limit theorem. This is called a central limit theorem. Okay, so then jet test, t test, and chi-square test for verification and validation of our model is correct or not we are performing. Then linear algebra, we are covering like vector space and linear dependence and independence of vectors. And we are performing matrix operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, projection matrix, orthogonal matrix. And there are various properties we are studying for the matrices, quadratic forms, and Gaussian elimination, eigenvalues and eigenvectors, and determinant, rank, nullity, projections, and Lagrangian unit decomposition, singular value decomposition we are performing. For data science, statistics is the prerequisition, mathematics is the prerequisition in order to analyze the data. Then calculus and optimization, introduction to calculus and optimization, functions of a single variable, limits, continuity, limit, continuity, and differentiability, and a Taylor series, maxima and minima, optimization involving a single variable, applications of calculus, So up to that, the statistical concepts I'm going to explain. Then data structures and algorithms. This is the core subject for computer science students. And here we can see the various approaches like a divide and conquer approach. Okay. And we are performing various operations on data structures like stacks, queues, linked list, trees, hash table, and algorithms like linear search, binary search, etc. And sorting algorithms like selection, bubble, insertion, merge sort, and quick sort are the very important algorithms. Then graph theory. There we can study the breadth first search and depth first search. Any doubt in this subject, you can ask Sundar. I'm going to handle within the fingertips because this is core subject of any application oriented any logical oriented subject. We are using data structures and algorithms. So, and followed by the database management and data warehousing. Only fundamental concepts. I'm because you are expert in computer science subjects. That's why I'll brief out what it is, why we are using these concepts in data science. So here I'm going to cover introduction to data management system, ER models, entity relationship models, and relational model, relational algebra, tuple calculus, okay, and structured query language, integrity constraints, normal forms, file organization and indexing and data types, data transformation, data warehousing modeling, and schema for multidimensional data models, concepts, hierarchies, measures, like categorization and computation. Informatica is the tool for data warehousing operations we are performing. And then artificial intelligence, intelligent behavior in a machine, the science and engineering to develop intelligent applications. That is called artificial intelligence. Here we can see the searching concept and the logic, propositional predicate logics we are studying, reasoning, unordered certainty, uncertainty topics, conditional independence representation, exact inference through variable elimination, approximate inference through sampling. Then machine learning concepts comes under AI, neural networks, deep learning, natural language processing, reinforcement learning, robotics, computer vision expert systems, planning and navigation, knowledge representation and reasoning, and generative adversarial networks, especially if you want to perform facial expression, how over the period from childhood to old age, how our face is changing over the period. In order to develop such kind of facial expression applications, we are using GANs. GAN is nothing but generative adversarial networks, very popular concept and very important concept. And variational autoencoders, auto-regressive models, transfer learning, federated learning, explainable AI, generative AI. These are the latest concepts I am explaining for the corporate training. And these are the latest trends in artificial intelligence. Then followed by the generative AI. This is the latest concept. Here with the Python programming, we are developing various case studies and we are solving various case studies. Create Shop Assistant AI, create a Pixel Craft AI, create a Squid News AI, create a Mr. Helpmate AI, and a semantic spotter, scale Mr. Helpmate AI, future development in generative AI. In future, we are expecting many things in generative AI applications only. Then the old concepts like in data mining, extracting meaningful interested patterns from the huge volume of data by using classification, clustering, association rule mining we are performing. So I'm explaining pre-processing of data. How do we eliminate the noisy data, inconsistent data, dirty data? Okay, by using pre-processing techniques like binning, box plot, and various filters we are using to perform pre-processing concepts. And what are the fundamentals of data mining concepts, data mining tools and techniques? And under classification, what are the techniques I am going to demonstrate? Decision tree for random forest, K nearest neighbor, KNN technique, support vector machine, and then clustering. We are using k-means clustering. In association mining, we are using a priori algorithm, frequent pattern growth algorithm. This is about data mining concepts. Then we can see the big data technologies. Which data we can call it as a big data? Sundar, are you understanding what I am explaining?
Yes, that's right.
Perfect. So now my question is, which data we can call it as a big data? Sundar, can you reply me?
So the big data addresses the four uh, pieces, right? One is
Yeah,
volume.
that is that those are the dimensions of the big data, or you can call it as a characteristics of that big data,
That's right.
or you can call it as a research challenges of big data. My
That's true.
question is, which data we can call it as a big data?
The volume of the data should be high for the big data. Second is structured,
Hmm,
unstructured, semi-structured data processing. We call that as a big data. Uh, but I don't know the exact definition. But
It is also, yeah, no problem, no problem. That is also fantastic answer. But usually, which data we can call it as a big data? Traditional systems, traditional servers unable to fit into their systems.
makes sense.
Such kind of data, call it as a big data. Maybe terabytes, maybe petabytes,
Yep.
hexabytes, octabytes, yottabytes, zettabytes, whatnot, prontobyte,
So
geobyte.
my
So,
whole
yeah,
experience, 25 years experience, I haven't
yes,
crossed more than terabytes yet. I mean,
perfect, perfect,
so the
correct.
even the Oracle, they're not. We don't have the data source up to that level of sizes. But it's when I look at this, that's coming. I mean, yeah, that's coming.
Yeah. So then see the what are the big data technologies introduction? Why big data technology is required for the society? And what are the dimensions of big data? What are the types of big data? Structured data, unstructured data, semi-structured data. Uh, and examples of big data technologies. What are the concepts of big data technologies, and what is the architecture of big data technologies, tools and techniques, and what are the advantages and disadvantages, and what are the research challenges of big data technologies, and what are the algorithms of big data technologies. Those things I'm going to demonstrate in this big data technology module 8. Then see the fundamental concept for machine learning and deep learning. We are studying artificial neural networks. What is neuron and how many types of neurons, artificial neural networks, what are the activation functions are available like ReLU function, sigmoid function, etc. Then what are the input layers, hidden layers, etc. And what are the weights and bias, and what are the forward propagation, back propagation, loss function, learning rate, dropout. These are the optimization techniques we are using in order to improve the accuracy, and we need to reduce the precision. Then generative adversarial networks concepts, GANs, then SLP, MLP, SOM, single layer perceptron, multi-layer perceptron, self-organizing maps. These are the concepts we are using in artificial neural networks. Then
Where
machine
do we
learning.
use artificial neural network?
Yeah, for classification of image classification, text classification, in order to extract features from the face recognition. Everywhere, if you want to extract minute features of any application like image processing application, face recognition application, and fingerprint recognition, handwriting recognition, everywhere we are using artificial neural networks.
Okay.
Then, yeah, machine learning. So this is the core concept of data science. Machine learning is nothing but the learning from the observational data. And we are using three types of approaches. Supervised learning is nothing but there is a target class, there is a label. I'm going to classify the data based on the label, based on the target class. In a class, 60 members are there. I would like to classify the data into categories based on the gender, male versus female. So that is called a supervised learning. So here we are using various techniques like regression techniques, linear regression, nonlinear regression, logistic regression, etc. And k nearest neighbor, KNN technique, naive based classification, linear discriminant analysis, support vector machine, decision tree, bias variance, and cross validation methods such as leave one out, cross validation, k false cross validation, etc. Random forest, multi-layer perceptron, feed forward neural networks. So these many techniques under supervised learning we are using. Then see the second approach like unsupervised learning. So unsupervised learning is nothing but there is no label, there is no target class, but I would like to classify the data based on the similarity measure. How do you calculate similarity measure? Based on the Euclidean distance. What is meant by Euclidean distance? If you are having 2 points like x1, x2, x1, x2, y1, y2, 2 points distance between 2 points, how do we calculate by using Euclidean distance? The formula is square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus and y1 minus y2 whole square. That is the formula we are using. Similarity measure distance we are calculating between 2 points. That concept we are using in the clustering. Clustering is nothing but a group of objects that objects are having similar behavior in the nature. So based on the similarity measure, we are classifying the data. So there are various techniques like k-means clustering, fuzzy C-means clustering, and hierarchical clustering, and a dimensionality reduction clustering, principal component analysis, and a few measurements like Euclidean distance, elbow method, and agglomerative clustering, etc. Then the third approach is reinforcement learning, is nothing but based on the punishment and reward, we are solving the problems. So that's why, especially in gaming applications, we are using reinforcement learning concepts like SARSA. SARSA stands for Lambda State Action Reward State Action with Eligibility Traces. That is the continuous technique of reinforcement learning. Then a DQN, Deep Q Network. It is a discrete reinforcement learning technique. Then DDPG, Deep Deterministic Policy Gradient, that is continuous algorithm. Then A3C means asynchronous advantage actor critic algorithm we are using. So that means various techniques we are using under a reinforcement learning technique. Okay. And Sundar, are you understanding?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I don't have any
Yeah.
knowledge about
Perfect. Perfect.
reinforcement technique yet, but yeah.
Oh, no problem. I'm going to teach you. Don't worry. Each technique in
So
detail, I'm going to teach
actually,
you.
from a data side, what I learned, what I aware of is supervised and unsupervised.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
think I'm so good to intrigued to learn reinforcement.
Sure. So in the reinforcement learning, especially we are using gamification or game application in order to develop a game applications. We are using reinforcement learning. Then the 11th module, deep learning, learning from the observational data with a deep manner by applying various hidden and input layers and optimization layers. Then difference between machine learning and deep learning. What are the activation functions? Pack propagation, dropout, patch normalization, and the transfer learning, CNN, RNN, LSTM, autoencoders. This is about deep learning techniques. Then see the module 12, augmented reality and virtual reality. So what is the introduction, immersive experience, head-mounted display, HMDs, 3D spatial audio, and tracking and sensors, real-time rendering, hand-body tracking, digital twins, field of view, mixed reality, applications of reality, challenges and algorithms. This is about the data science 12 modules, and these are the major projects yesterday night I have explained, like predictive policing, and here we are using regression classification techniques. Then healthcare predictive analysis, we are using CNN, RNN, and LSTM techniques. Educational data mining, there we are analyzing students' data to predict dropouts, enhance the personalized learning, and improve educational outcomes. Then urban planning and infrastructure optimization. Then environmental monitoring. Here I am taking as a climate change data or weather forecasting data, pollution levels, PFAS, contaminants, assisting in a timely intervention, etc. Then agricultural data and food security data we are analyzing. Then financial inclusion data applications, energy consumption forecasting applications, social welfare monitoring applications, disaster response optimization techniques, job market analysis by using AI techniques, public sentiment analysis for policy making. Here we are analyzing public sentiments from social media like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter data. So we are using other platforms to inform policymakers, but the policies stands on various issues. Then water resource management and the waste management optimization. Then cultural heritage preservation applications. So then healthcare cost regression using exploratory data analysis, then detecting COVID-19 X-ray image with the deep learning techniques, then classification of normal and mnemonic classification we are performing. Okay, and followed by the human brain MRI for brain tumor detection using deep learning, and ECG heartbeat analysis nowadays. So heart attack is a very common disease in India right now. There is no age barrier, and people are dying like anything. So still R&D is ongoing on heart attack disease, how it is happening, what are the symptoms for a heart attack. Those things are ongoing in this concept. Then ECG heartbeat analysis, classifying and predicting person with brain tumor or no tumor, MRI analysis. You can call it as MRI analysis. Okay, so these are the techniques like face mask detection using deep learning, social distancing
Yeah, I
detector
think the
using.
number was off when you click undo. Yeah, if you do undo and fix it, then you come back. Yes.
It is coming.
No, no. After 21. So
Yeah.
because when you took the intent out, the number was off
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. That I
You can
can do.
fix it later. No worries. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Later I can do it. It's not a problem. Then face recognition and emotion detection using OpenCV. There is a library in Python OpenCV. If you install, we can perform these applications very easily.
Awesome.
Traffic, yeah, traffic sign image classification for self-driving car already came into the market. Google and Tesla, they have tested, and now the cars are running. So there they are using this reinforcement learning concept in
Yeah, well,
self-driving.
we have a Tesla in US, and that's a
Yeah,
self-driving car. Yeah,
yes,
lots of
perfect.
in my street, many people have it.
Yes, yes, correct. You are correct. Then projects like automate LinkedIn application using Python, air quality prediction using linear regression.
What do you mean by automate LinkedIn application using
Yeah,
Python?
means for classification, who are the computer science professionals, who are the electronics professionals, who are the electrical professionals. I would like to segregate and classify the data. So that is
Wow.
automatic. Yeah, we have
So
done
the
that.
17, the project has been done. The automate
Yeah,
LinkedIn application using Python, it's been done, or
Yeah, these all projects we have executed in my
Oh, I
research lab.
really
Yeah,
like to learn how to
yeah, definitely,
the only
definitely
that is
we'll do.
LinkedIn
Yeah,
application.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to demonstrate. Don't worry. Then diabetes classification using logistic regression, face recognition using KNN, K nearest neighbor technique. For each technique, I'm going to steps how what is happening internally. Then dominant color extraction using k-means clustering, recommendation system using natural language processing, word analysis using word to vector technique, handwriting digit recognition, sending an email using Python, automate a tender using Python, COVID-19 virus prediction and detection, Omicron virus prediction and detection, monkeypox virus prediction and detection, lung cancer prediction and detection, then spatial data science for COVID-19 disease prediction, Parkinson's disease prediction, XGBoost is a framework classifier we can use. Then house price prediction, random forest regression, customer segmentation using k-means clustering, home loan prediction decision tree classifier, spam classification in NLP using machine learning and deep learning technique, handwritten digit recognition using CNN technique, churn prediction using deep learning techniques, crop yield prediction using deep learning techniques, groundwater level prediction using deep learning techniques, and color tracking using OpenCV, face counting using OpenCV, edge detection and region of interest using OpenCV, lane detection, fire detection, gesture detection using sklearn and OpenCV, digital art using OpenCV, mouse control using gesture technique, and drowsiness detection using eye aspect ratio model, and head pose detection using machine learning technique, and object recognition using a deep neural network and TensorFlow model, vehicle speed estimation using DNN technique, emotion recognition using deep learning techniques, traffic sign recognition, social distance monitoring, optical character recognition, speech recognition, text to speech, speech to text conversion models, speech emotion recognition models, COVID-19 strain virus prediction, and face mask detection using deep learning techniques. See, same face mask detection using OpenCV and face mask detection using only deep learning techniques. Social distancing detector using CV and API Keras model. Face recognition and emotion detection using OpenCV. Traffic sign image classification for self-driving car. Object detection using computer vision and deep learning, human pose estimation using deep learning in OpenCV tool, car price prediction using linear regression, telecom customer churn analysis using ML technique, HR employee attrition analysis and prediction using ML technique, then advertisement sale prediction from an existing customer using a linear regression, salary estimation using K nearest neighbor, character recognition using support vector machine, Titanic survival prediction using naive-based classification, leaf detection using decision tree algorithm, handwritten digit recognition using random forest algorithm, evaluating classification model performance using CM Cape curve, classification model selection for breast cancer classification, house price prediction using linear regression, single variable, exam mark prediction using linear regression, multiple variable, predicting the previous salary of the new employee using a PR technique, stock price prediction using support vector machine, height prediction from the age using decision tree, car price prediction using random forest algorithm, that is one more classification technique, evaluating regression model performance using R squared intuition and adjusted R squared institution, regression model selection for engine energy prediction, identifying the pattern of the customer spent using k-means clustering, customer spending analysis using hierarchical clustering, leaf types data visualization using principal component analysis, finding similar movie based on ranking using singular value decomposition, market basket analysis using a priori algorithm, market basket optimization or analysis using ECLAT algorithm, then web ads click-through rate optimization using upper bound confidence, sentiment analysis using NLP, natural language processing, breast cancer, tumor prediction using XGBoost framework, PIMA Indians diabetes classification, COVID-19 detection using CNN technique, convolutional neural networks, AI snake game using reinforcement learning, cyber money laundering detection, anomaly detection using machine learning and deep learning techniques, heart disease prediction using TensorFlow, and Myers-Briggs personality prediction using machine learning, movie review classification, customer segmentation model creation, emotion detection using Python, wine quality prediction using datasets, Twitter dataset classification using deep learning, music recommendation system using machine learning system, employee salary prediction using machine learning system, hate speech hate speech detection using machine learning system, speech emotion recognition in NLP, language translator using machine learning techniques, image classification using CNN, leaf disease detection using deep learning, handwritten recognition, traffic sign recognition using CNN and Keras, coloring the image bold and black and white, label reading using optical character recognition, drowsiness detection using deep learning technique, image caption generator using deep learning, face and eye detection using OpenCV, computer vision, then vehicle counting, object tracking based on color in OpenCV, currency detection using OpenCV, and music recommendation system using machine learning system, employee salary prediction using machine learning, hate speech detection using machine learning system, speech emotion recognition in NLP, natural language processing, object recognition from a petrinated pre-trained model, then disease detection using deep learning, traffic sign recognition using CNN and Keras, label reading using optical character recognition, drowsiness detection using deep learning technique, face recognition using AI technique, currency detection using AI technique, and emotion recognition through the facial expression. So these are the 146 projects, code and documentation with me. We have executed myself and my
That's a whole lot.
yeah. So up to that one, I'm going to stop now. If you have any doubts regarding this syllabus, so 1 hour I took syllabus for explanation. So in detail, we will see tomorrow onwards.
Okay. So the tomorrow, what's the plan?
Yeah, tomorrow.
We
Yeah. I'm covering almost all data science concepts, complete data science. Nearly 100 slides are there.
Okay.
If you quick access, then I can make it fast.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I think. And also, I mind your time. The same thing. We can make it faster on certain area that I know. So that way, you can save that timing for your class too. So if there are other area, if I need more time to explore, more time for the use cases, we can do it. And also some of the if I can see 1 or 2 projects that you can send me, I can think about the same way. I can bring more other projects that we can, I can do under your supervision and see, then you can correct me. So first of all, I need to have 1 or 2 sample of the projects if you can share with me. any basic one, so that way I can think about this. Okay, what other project I can do while learning it, without without taking your much of the time,
Sure.
but you can supervise, you can correct
After
me.
completion of this data science that I'm going to share with you, because that those things I kept in the other system, and I have to open because I kept in a separate system. So I'll send to you. Don't worry.
As a PDF,
And
yeah, you don't need to send me a Word document. Just a PDF would be fine. Yeah. So
yeah, sure. I'll
good.
do it, Sundar. It
Good.
is not a problem. So now time is 12 to.
Yeah,
I need
12.
to sleep.
Okay, no
Yeah,
worries.
sure.
We can.
Yeah, thank.
And
Yeah. So
tomorrow.
are you following my concepts?
Yes,
Any
absolutely.
difficulties
We
there?
haven't.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't got into concept yet, but overall looks good. Um,
Yes. Yes.
so
That's good.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Uh, so what? Tomorrow is it's a Thanksgiving
Holiday?
day off here.
Oh, yeah. For us, no. We have working day.
Yeah, I
So
know. I
let me.
understand that you have working day.
Yeah.
What time, other than this time, would work for tomorrow for additional class?
Oh, yeah. I'll message to you. Don't worry. I'll
Okay.
message to you.
On your
Yeah.
Indian time, which time you are free, you can message me as a Indian time.
Yeah.
Then,
Sure.
or
Yeah.
it's okay, Sydney time. I can do the calculation on
Yeah.
that
Sure.
to see.
Yeah. So
If we,
let me finish 2 to 3 classes. So we will make into streamline our timing so that I can understand the times, because this time is very difficult.
it's going
So
to be
time.
tough for you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
Both of us.
So, what time you
Both of
get? Let me ask
Yeah.
you. What time you go to in
Yeah.
the? So you have a kids that you have to drop to school in the morning, or there, or what?
Yeah. Yeah. So I have to go to office 9 o'clock. So before
Oh,
that, I need to. Yeah. So that's why I can sleep
so
early now.
you go to office at 9. When do you come back?
4 o'clock, Sydney time. 4 o'clock.
Oh, Sydney time, 4 o'clock. I have to. Okay, 4 might work. I have to look at this. Okay, if the 4 would work,
Yeah.
then let's see.
Yeah. Sure. So are you comfortable with my language and my concepts? Do you have any doubts? Please
Nope.
ask me.
Nope. I think we haven't even gone through more detail yet, but so far I have a confidence that we can do it.
Yeah, perfect, Sundar. We will do same tempo in all the classes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay. Good
Okay.
night.
Yeah.
Take care. All right.
Bye.
Talk to you
So
tomorrow.
you have recorded the session, Sundar?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I do.
Yeah. If it is okay, then share with me that link. I will also download.
It is. It
Then
is on the
I'll
same.
keep in
If
the.
you go to Skype chat window, it automatically comes there. Anybody can share it, take it.
Yeah, where it is. Tell me in chat window.
If you go
In
to no,
Skype, I'm using.
if you
Otherwise,
go
you
to
can
chat
share.
window, if you go yesterday you will see that yesterday recording. This recording will appear after 1 hour.
Okay, no problem. Then no problem. If you find that link, share with me so that I can
Yeah,
download
yeah,
and I
absolutely.
can
I
keep.
can send it to you too. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye for now.